This video may not be appropriate for children of 13 and under. Parental discretion is advised.
Tired of missing out on figures or paying scalper prices at toy stores? Then go ahead and visit DJC Collectibles, my sponsor. You can get 10% on anything Transformers, accumulate points, and sometimes score an exclusive figure you thought you'd miss forever. Head over to DJC Collectibles and start saving today. Hi everyone, it's Razyel Kayne. I'm back with another toy review, and today, Sonic and Tail. Because here it says crossover 2025 Sonic the Hedgehog, right? But the character is called Wingtail and Blue Booster. I'm not a licensing expert. I have never worked in that field. Why can't they be called Sonic and Tails? Nobody's gonna call them Blue Wing and whatever. Good box. But if you look, there's a little bit missing, like eyes and some details. So I went ahead and got this from Toy Hacks. There's 3 sheets. I'm missing one right now. It's probably still in the envelope. But, this is the Sonic eyes, and there's tails somewhere in there. Here. So, I wanted to give my son a very cartoon or movie accurate look, and thankfully, because of the internet and people that complained, we actually got a Sonic that was accurate to the origin of the character instead of the ugly Sonic that we almost had. So I'm happy about that. And they're good movies, but me particularly, I'm not a big fan of Sonic. I've never actually played a game, but I'm a huge fan of this. Now that parody series is hilarious. They are on season maybe 9 now. Sonic Goes to College, and I think there's a new one. It's by Dorkly. The studio is Lowbrow. It's freaking hilarious. It's completely inappropriate, and I'm gonna put clips of that in this video because it's just freaking hilarious. Might not be to your taste, but I'm just gonna review this. My son, I usually don't review my son's figure because I have this odd feeling that when he's 15, he's gonna complain that I only bought him toys so that I could review them. So I make it a point not to review what I buy him, except for the very special and odd figures. And since nobody that I know actually reviewed this, except maybe H&E Toys, but I know damn sure nobody reviewed this. So let's make it happen. Before I do that, I just want to remind everyone to check out my voice acting playlist and the interview playlist if you want to hear stories about the Transformers voice actors. Now let's roll the intro.
Rent's due, loser. Let's go. Pay up.
Oh, I'm a little short this month. You know I'm good for it though, right?
Yeah, you're actually not good for it. You're completely broke.
This might be a long one because I have a lot to cover, but here are the instructions. So you have Sonic on one side and Tails on the other. So you can find this pretty much anywhere. Tails comes with extra wings because he's a biplane. Nice paint. I haven't transformed him yet. My son did, so I'm guessing it's not that complicated. There's that lantern here, and like I said, I'm not a big fan of the actual show. I know this is probably the Sonic, like a symbol from either the game or the movie. This is the Autobot logo, so I'm guessing these guys are Autobots. There's this shield, or disc, or whatever. And you have actually a really nice blast effect. I wish there was a little more. And then you have this kind of gun that this goes with. So, yeah, pretty sure there wasn't any gun in the video game, though. So, all right, nice. The plastic feels okay, but it gives a bit of a rescue bot feel, So, it's sturdy, because Play School does have, sturdy plastic, because those rescue bot my kid play with are, still standing strong.
But I like the kind of gold bronze here. Maybe again colorblind, but that's a nice color. The white hands, very plain for crotch and legs. Bent legs, kind of weird. Again, nice white paint here, and then that paler blue. That's kind of Sonic's face ish, kind of. I wish he had eyes, but I mean, Toy Hacks. It's kind of weird that Hasbro, they probably told themselves, hey, you know what? Toy Hacks is going to fix it for us. So, you know, he has peg wheels everywhere, so it's the same wheel. So I like that it's the same wheel. Too bad it's the mushroom peg ones. Clear plastic, cleans up nice. Waffle are just legs and arms. So, yeah. And for the price, Tails, he has that spin blade here. Again, no eyes. Nice details though for the ears. I like the color. I mean, it's representative of the character. He's more like, he's not really red, you know, he's more like orange all over, but I understand for the transformation and biplane mode. That's kind of the look you want to go for. So yeah, ain't not bad at all. And let's do, okay, I did all this. The decals, you have part 3. So I'm guessing this here is going to be for the biplane. And here is going to be for the car. And then you have like the different eyes. And, you know, there's like small and big, 2 big eyes. Yeah, there's actually ugly Sonic. If you want to have the ugly Sonic look from the unproduced version of the movie, yeah, you can have that. And then you have, you know, Tails. And then you have goggles if you want to give him, you know, goggles. And there's, it seems to be like the Robotnik eyes. So, I don't know. Kind of weird. You can have, oh, if you want to do like Mecha Sonic or whatever the Robot Sonic. Again, not a big connoisseur of Sonic. But I mean, there's a ton of decals here. Are they all individuals or that's one big? We'll figure it out.
Hey, don't get all pissy with me, because I'm the one who saved my money and didn't blow it on Coke and Dreamcast stock.
You're the one who gave me that stock tip.
Articulation, you have a full head rotation. Here, because of the transformation, you do have a look down. Maybe if I can get more light. You do have a look down, look up. A full Ferris wheel here. The arms are kind of jammed because of this. You have a rotation underneath the shoulder. You have a elbow bend rotation. No, you don't have. You have a back and forth because of transformation. You have a waist rotation. Technically, you have a double waist because there's a part here when you pull this down and this down, you can rotate them. So it's a 3-piece rotation for the transformation. You have your, yeah, you do. You have your Johnny Cage. You have a rotation underneath here. Man, this is kind of loose. You have, okay, one of the spring just clipped in. You have a knee bend, ankle rocker, and toe tilt. And going backwards. Kick forward, kick back. There you go.
Hey, Electra! Stretch mark! Shower time!
You know what? You could just take a shower at my place.
And now for Tails, you have the same thing. Rotation here. Look up a little bit. Look down, not at all. The arm will extend up to here. You have your full Ferris wheel. You have an bicep swivel, elbow bend. Oh, the very neat elbow bend. No rotation or movement at the wrist. You have, do you? You don't. Wait, it feels like there is a waist rotation. Oh yeah, there is. You just need to move the piece on the back to get your rotation. You have a kick forward. technically you probably can get some sort of kickback like this. You have a beautiful knee band. And then you have a rocker and nope, there's no tilt on that. Okay. And I forgot to show his back. Like, he's a little waffly, you know. Actually, the legs are really hollow, and you have a bit of waffle here as well. So Hasbro cheaping out a little bit, a lot of bit. So there you go. The you know, guards here, little in the way, but there you go. And I'm gonna give you, because I don't want to make this too long, I'm gonna give you one comparison with Voyager Reggar, and you know. So they're a good deluxe size. So there you go. That's the before look. Now let's look at them after the decals.
You like Indian food? Because I want to dip my naan in your tahini.
Indian food gives me the shits.
Gross.
And we're back. And without a doubt, this is the best set I've had the pleasure to apply, because it enhances everything perfectly, and it's not too hard. It's not too easy. There's one place I messed up and I can't undo it, but that's on me. But overall, I've had so much satisfaction afterwards, because wow, look at these guys. You have a couple options for tails. You'll see in the alt mode there's a decal on the side of the plane that you could have this instead. And you can have, I just found where the white pins were, or whatever. And you have this decals there for the tail. And then these are for Sonic, extra ones that you can use at the back of the car. This is empty. And then here you have, like I said, the eyes. So you have, you know, Ugly Sonic, 2 Sonics. You have a visor and then Robo. And then for tails, you have goggles, Robo, and other eyes. There seems to be, like, this is the Inquisitive eyes. Like, you know, one is bigger than the other. This is more like a cartoon. For my kid, I went with the movie eyes, which are a little more details because he's a fan of the movies. While I'm more of a fan of Dorkly. So, Sonic, you have, just for the robot, we'll go just, you know, for what's specific to robot. The eyes. Look at that. This screams Sonic. Perfect replication of the eyes. I love how he looks now. You have a little details for the shoulders, that chrome plate. You have a little red thing here. You have these extra decals here. You have one for the legs underneath. But everything else is for the car mode. So there you go. He looks really good. Oh, forgot to turn that. There you go. So that's really well done.
I suggest we find Princess Peach. She was close to Mario, so maybe she has some pointers or something.
Did I hear someone needs to find a princess? Oh, Tails, you're such a poop.
Tell me about it.
And for Tails, a lot of things is showing, but look again. The eyes, perfect. You have ears, looks really good. The spin blade, I wish they would have, I don't know, folded that inside somehow. I don't know. You have a ton of pin covers. It looks really good. And yeah, I like how everything turns out. But it's more for plane. Like the vehicle really get the biggest enhancement. Except this part here, which was a pain to add. But it's just for the interior. It doesn't show in plane mode. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to represent. Looks good. But yeah. There's a Chaos Emerald. So maybe that's something to do like with a stage in Sonic the Hedgehog or something in the movie. I don't know. But it looks really good. I like how he turned. The eyes make all the difference on these sets. Oh, and also I have to apologize. Because my son gave me the figure in Robot, but I didn't realize he mistransformed it. So there's, I thought these were like just a panel that's holding to the arms, but there's actually a little piece here that it connects. But this is, you can take this and this out if you want, just to have him with the arms like this. You know, it's not a big. If you want to have like a more cartoon accurate, that's a bit of a part forming, which gives you options. So that's pretty neat. And now I won't go back in. Come on. There we go. There we go. Because he is busy. Like there's a lot going on. But you can remove these panels if you want him to have like a more cartoon look or movie look. He's a big back heavy because of the tail. Come on. Tails is too heavy. He does have a big backpack. All right. And now, no, he was, oh yeah, I was showing that he was mistransformed. In the back here, this was folded down but this is how the back is supposed to look. So yeah, there we go. And now I'm gonna go ahead and transform these and put them in the alt modes and show you the final results.
You know what this group needs?
To find the princess?
Well, I'm sure she's not in the closet. Lord knows you spend enough time hiding in there.
What? I'm not gay.
Okay, whatever you say, dollface.
Okay, so in alt mode, let's start with Sonic. I have a hard time clipping that window, and it's clear plastic, so of course, you don't want to force it. I mean, it stays in there. Maybe it's just a light thing, but it doesn't look pegged in. But at the same time, it's wedged in there pretty good, so can't complain. He's really short. Like, really, the engineering is pretty good. Cleans up kind of okay. You don't see legs, per se. You do see hands. So a back cover would have been nice. But overall, it gives you that Sonic vibe. And yeah, it's not bad. Very plain though, so the Toy Hacks decals are going to help. And yeah, I mean, not a bad car. I like it. Now for the plain mode, love it. This is a contender for top toys of 2025. Sure, there's a bit of gappage here, but I mean the feet do clean up pretty nice. There's a landing gear on the side. The two wings. I mean, you can't tell. Okay, hands here, but overall, it hides the robot really good. I mean, I like it so much. Like, it's really, really nice. And I think, that timeline that they're doing with the Autobots and trains, and then Megatron, the artillery thing, or the cannon, this is what Starscream should have been. Like, honestly, it looks way better than whatever other crap we got that I didn't bother to buy. But yeah, I mean, it's just the only thing that's really annoying is that here it kind of lifts up. But overall, it's a fantastic plane. And spins good, clips together very well. I like the colors, the red, the white. Black. It's a really good. It's a bit plain, so we're gonna add some Toy Hacks decals to that and see what it looks like right now.
So you and Dracula were gonna tag team me?
For the quest, Tails. For the quest.
And now in alt mode with the Toy Hacks decals. There's nothing for the accessories. I'm just leaving them there. Let's start with Sonic. Beautiful front end. I mean, great enhancement at the. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. So you have headlights. Decals here. You have a new white decals that go around, and then you have 3 decals to give it a more defined look. There's an extra decal here, honestly, like at the bottom here, and I don't know where it goes. I think it might be a replacement for the white line here that you put. Not too sure. You have plenty of decal inside the rims. It looks good. You have the Energon Garden here, so I guess that's a sponsor. And then here's Speed Cafe. There you go. Looks better. He's really short. Once you transform, like, everything hides pretty well, but he's really short. Cleans up nice too. You see the hands, but okay, you have different decals. I went with the chili dog because that's traditionally what he eats. And here is Betty from Archie. No clue why. Maybe the same company that produces Archie produced Sonic. I think that's what it is. I think it's really cool to have Betty here. My son has got no idea who that is, so I'm just gonna tell him it's some random girl. But yeah, I mean, I forgot that there was a connection with Archie, and I think that's really cool that Toy Hacks remember that. So, comic accuracy, I guess. Headlight here, and then you have like a decal that continues the light, so that's really well done. You have some steel plate here in the back. You have that little yellow something, like a lantern. I guess it's a reference to that. Must have something to do with, a game or something I haven't played. But yeah, kind of wish that they had added like a couple decals like here, but I'm not seeing anything. Or even in the back, I don't know. And I looked, I'm not seeing anything that could go there. So, but overall, great looking car.
I'll tell you my problem. You wouldn't let me live in your game, asshole. Now I demand you tell me why.
Because you fucked my sister.
But this is I love the transformation of this thing. It's fantastic. Like, it's a great mold. I'm really surprised for a crossover toy like with Sonic. This tail is the whole, not the holy grail, but he's the jewel of this set, so I really like it. So you have two options for the spinning thing here. I forgot the name, sorry, but I put the second option in the back here. So you have like a golden what's the name for the hélice? That's going to be French word of the day. Let's bring it back. The hélice. You have a black decal here. Could have been a bit bigger to hide the red. I'm not going to lie. Oh, no. You have motor details all inside here. Not too hard to apply. I'm really happy about that. You have a bronze decal here and here. Or maybe it's golden. Yeah, probably golden. And then you have here the tips of both planes. And then here, this is where I messed up. Like, this one is, good enough. So basically, you have to slide it in, and after that, apply it on this side because it goes inside the joint here. But this one messed up, and I tried to replace it, and forget it. It doesn't work. So, too bad. You have details here. Winged Victory. A little decal here. You add white decals on this side here. What else? You have the tails. That's where you have the option if you want to have this logo here. And here for the Wing Victory, this is where you get the 761. So I went with this because that's what my son probably will, have a connection to. So yeah. Oh yeah, underneath here you have tails again. And that little line that I spoke of, I think that's pretty much it. I'm probably forgetting at least one decal. And there's a bunch of pin covers too, so not enough red ones. I couldn't cover these. This one here, and there's one here. So yeah. But overall, really happy with this Toy Hack set and these figures for my kid. I mean, he has lots of fun already playing with them. And he has like a whole collection now. It's a problem. But not my collection. That's not a problem, right? Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Also, leave a comment. I love reading those. Keep coming back. I'm on the way. And remember, nothing in life gives you the right to be an asshole. Take care.
Oh, yeah, everything went great. And Luigi definitely didn't get murdered by a truck, right, Luigi?
Oh, yeah!